Hey everybody, we are back. Just gonna make sure we're in good shape. Perfect. Just got one more thing I want to check. One second, folks. Just looking for something in particular. There it is. Alright. Let's get ourselves set up here. The Duke Farm. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go with that. Nice. There we go. Pants. Ooh. Choices, choices, choices. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Excuse me. And for my very special grandson. Oh, did I hit skip? Oops. So far, I'm probably the local carpenter. Mayor sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right here over here if you follow me. Why does my beard look a little gray? Or green? Yeah, we're in trouble. Louis, the mayor of Pelican Town. Huh. It's a good house, very rustic. That's one way of putting it. Crusty might be a little more apt. Rude. Also rude. That's not creepy at all. Nice. guy out. It's been so long since I played this game. I forgot where my energy was. Alright. Starting to get tired. Let's go see if we can meet some people. Nice. Nice to meet you. Nice. Hi, George. Hey, Maru. I don't really need a drink. Anybody else up here? No? Hi, Elliot. Wasn't bad, Lewis. Wasn't bad. Gone fishing. I'll be back tomorrow. Creepy little statue. I don't think we have any. I just missed him. Jojo Mart. Hmm. Interesting. Ooh, yeah, moving slow. We aren't gonna make it. Oh, so close. Alright. Nice. much energy. Oh, whoops. Hey, how's it going? Good evening. Stardew is doing pretty well. I just started this as a new game. Figured I'd take it from the top. It's been a very long time since I've played it. So I'm just getting started cleaning up the farm. How's your stream? You were playing, was it the new Zelda game earlier? Oh, I generally tend to go towards Abigail. How did it go? How did your stream go? Pretty well? Yeah, I like her. She's, oh, that's scandalous. I mean, I get it. He's pretty cool too. I have tried. Who was the other one that Yeah, I'm kind of the same way for the emo girl. You know, in the end, I think everybody gets what they need and what they deserve. You can only hope though, right? You know, I've always asked this question because I've never really seen it, but is there an end to this game? I don't think I've ever made it to an ending on this game. I mean, after I start buying trees for my garden, you know, the money just rolls in on its own. And then you can only go so far. You can only go so deep into the ruins. And what's the other ruin that you can go in that you have to take a bus to? But I'm looking forward to getting into all that again. I've always had this kind of wow. Let's try that again. This game's always been, you know, kind of just a relaxing, kind of nice waste of time. It is harder, you know. Once you have the like the higher sword, or some of the more. Oh yeah, I know. I take it to critical every time. Just until usually I'll spend the entire first season just cleaning up. I don't know why, because it all eventually kind of grows back. Ew, Jojo Mart. It is good to get some resources, though. I will eventually make it to town. I made it there once already, but... Oh, it's coming. Is it... No, we're still in the first week. I think there is one birthday coming up. I think it's Lewis's, if I'm not mistaken. I used to have the calendar almost completely memorized. Kind of embarrassing to say. Wow, I got a really good night's sleep last night because I have full energy, and that's not normal. Take that, grass. Do you play one game at a time, or do you have like a rotation that you normally play on your streams? afraid velociraptors are going to come out of this. Oh. What are the other games that you're playing right now? No plants just lingering around. Except for that one. We'll take a leak. Mint the vegetable. A little sore from work yesterday. Demetrius. Nice. So I'm trying to work my way up to getting something that getting a computer that I can hook up to my Switch, because I've got a bunch of Switch games I would love to stream, especially the Zelda games. Like right now I'm in the middle of Age of Calamity I'm kind of in a race with my kids to finish that. They're winning. But then, you know, just Hades, the first Hades. What's the other one that I really love too? Age of Calamity, so it can get really repetitive. You know, it's just like the Dynasty Warrior games. I used to play those a lot too, and yeah, it's tough and it's a little repetitive. But I mean, you know, my kids are really into Legend of Zelda, so they both loved Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, which I haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom, but yeah, once you, like for me, I try to go more Link than anything else, and I have an exact coordinated attack that I use for everything, and it generally clears everything out, and then I'm left going, okay, what do I do now? So I'm just really hurriedly trying to just get it all done and just kind of move on. But there's a few other games, like little indie games that I'm really wanting to play, like West of Loathing, which is an amazing, funny game. The first Hades, I want to finish the first Hades. I haven't done that. I've gotten through. Actually, I don't even know if there really is a ending to Hades. But I've beaten Hades one time, I think once, and then had to do it all over and try and do it all over again, and it was just, it's like, ugh, I need a break. I do love that game though, Hades. The first Hades was amazing. The music is amazing. But I've been, a little bit about myself, I've been gaming since I was a little kid. The first game I ever played was, and this is going to sound like really bad, but one of the first games I ever played was the E.T. game for the Atari 2600, which is pretty rough. there's so many unlockables you can get on the first Hades. I think a buddy of mine was telling me he put something close to 500-600 hours and still hasn't unlocked the entire game yet. There aren't very many games I've put that much time into, but I know that's a game that you can put some seriously huge amounts of time into. See, I've never been the completionist type of gamer. I love, you know, if I can do it, I'll do it. If I don't, I'm not going to lose much sleep. And I think I have like 3 platinum trophies in all. I think I've gotten close to a couple of others, but I don't know. I'm okay with when it comes to like regular playthroughs of games that I'm just trying out. I wouldn't say I'm not interested, but it's just to go backwards and try and get escaping every run, but like the was it the contract list where you up the difficulty by trading in some stuff? Yeah. Ooh. Locked doors always make me feel like there's secrets. Or I'm just being intrusive, maybe. Oh, hello. Like, I think there's an achievement in this game to go through everybody's trash at least once. If I'm not mistaken. I think I may have already gotten it, though. Sorry. I'll stop. It's just nice to get the reaction out of people. That's intense. Like I could barely make it through with just, I mean, it took me forever to get through Hades the first time. I remember just so much of my energy. Oh wait, I can sell those horseradish and the kudos to you. I mean, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy to do all that. So kudos to you. Oh, that's nice. Cherry blossoms are in the air. Is there a festival going on? Well, you know, and what's it, the ambrosia you can get, and then you can start unlocking, you know, story and getting more and more upgrades. Is it the same way for Hades 2? Same kind of gameplay. I haven't played that Hades 2 yet. Oop, yep, sorry. Oh hey, Stardew's doing very well. I appreciate you popping in. And it's okay if you don't have a whole lot of energy. Stardew's doing pretty well. We just started a new game because it's been so long since I played this. Ooh, geode. I will take it. We're just cleaning up the farm. So, has upgrades as well, but the gameplay and fighting styles, weapons are different. It's good to have a little bit of variance. The same basic game mechanics. Probably coming to Switch. I'll probably be doing another new farm. You know what? It's okay. That's the great thing about games. You can play them 1,000 different times and have different outcomes every time, and that's what makes games so amazing to me. Is you can even with like new updates and things like that, you'll never have the same experience twice. Here's a general question for both of you in the room. What is your most replayable game? The game you've probably put the most replay time into? I know that's a really hard question probably to answer. I will say for me, at least in the last decade, it's probably been Fallout 4. I've probably wasted more time making a good-sized base than actually playing the game. One of these days I'll actually beat it with all 4 factions. I haven't done that yet. And then of course the biggest question, Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time. I have a secret to tell. I have never beaten Majora's Mask. I get so frustrated with Majora's Mask. Ocarina of Time I beat, but Majora's Mask I'm not. I don't know if I'm just not good enough to do it, or I'm missing something. It's definitely something I'll have to revisit soon. I think I just need to sit down and really give it a good effort. Oh, so much to clear. How much energy I have? Alright, I've got some pretty good energy. Let's go forage. Just clearing a nice little path. Any other rocks around? Yep. It's gonna be the forge is gonna be closed, so I can't do that. Or blacksmith, not forge, blacksmith. Either way, let it be said that I appreciate both of you guys coming in and watching. I appreciate you guys, and I tried my best to return the favor too. It's hard to find time to do this stuff, especially with the Time Slow song. Oh god, it's been so long since I played it, I've probably forgotten about it. Seriously, I think... God, when was the last time? I'm trying to think when the last time I tried to play Majora's Mask was, and I want to say it probably was... It may have been... Maybe when it ported to the Wii? Yeah, or the Wii U. I think it might have been the Wii U. Oh, I'll definitely come by. You know, like the best time generally when I go into other people's streams, it's usually when I'm at work, because it's really easy to kind of work and lurk a little bit. And what's the thing I want to get rid of here? Yeah, we can get more of these. And where was I? What was I saying? Oh, I gotta learn that song, because that is my biggest hurdle, is just working with that 3-day time frame. It's just so hard to stay kind of on top of how much time you have left. I mean, obviously you can't have an indefinite, you know, unless you're playing the Ocarina of Time over and over and over again to reset. I don't know, it's just kind of one of those frustrating mechanics. Interesting, definitely made the game different. Well, that is a tidbit of information that I really can honestly say I did not know. Maybe I just didn't get far enough to find that. Because that's probably not something that's just... Do you have to find it somewhere, or do you have to... Can you just automatically play it? Oh, there's my girl! Yeah, that's my girl. Oh, sorry. I don't remember it being in the manual, but you know, I will absolutely take your word for it. Yeah, my big 3 Zeldas are the original on the NES, which the Scarecrow tells you about it. No worries. But the 3, I think the 3 big Zelda games that I am really good at and can really have, not quite speedrun, but I can get through pretty quickly, are the original on the NES, A Link to the Past. I love A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, and then maybe as a 3B, probably Twilight Princess. I'm really, really fast with Twilight Princess, especially when I'm not using the Wii controllers. The remake is coming out pretty soon for Twilight Princess, or they're going to remaster it. Or at least that's what I heard. Honestly, I think it's an underrated. I think that's an underrated Zelda, the Twilight Princess. I will say, as difficult as the controls were with the Wii controllers when it first came out, it still, even to that, to graphic standpoint, I mean, just an amazingly well put together game. I was kind of hoping that Midna would make oh, I can only have... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Not ready for adventuring yet. I was hoping that Midna would make a comeback for one of the newer games. Yeah, I remember those days. Like, for me, I don't know about for you, but like almost 95 to 99% of my games now are all digital. So thankfully, you don't have to, make that mess anymore. But or with the old Nintendo systems, it was all about blowing into the cartridge. My older brother and I used to get in so much trouble. My parents would be semi-upset at the fact that we would take what they would say is break our gaming systems by continuously putting moisture into them. Yeah, exactly. Do you, assuming that, well, it's either you blow into the cartridge, and then you put it in, you click it down, or at least on the NES, you click it down, and then you can kind of push the cartridge to the right or left, kind of shifting the card. That was always my gimmick. Oh, yes, that too. What else did we do? There was one of the things that when the Game Genie came out, that was another way we and I use the heck out of the Game Genie. Right, exactly. We used to. Yeah, you've hit all the prerequisites of getting your game to start. I mean, if it didn't start that way, then it was almost like you had to get another game. Yeah, nothing to this day was as easy as playing an Atari game as far as cartridges are concerned. I mean, it was literally just pop and play. Oh, see, my brother and I. So the first Nintendo we had that coax cable adapter that you had to plug the cable into and then plug that into. It was like two like little prong things that you had to attach to the back of the TV to connect it to the TV, and then you could flick either channel 3 or channel 4. We used to be experts at like using pennies for screwdrivers and things like that. Or we'd find my parents like eyeglasses, screwdrivers, and use those. nice. There we go. Well, that seemed kind of like a waste. Let's see what we got here. What was some of the other stuff? Like the other cartridge systems never really had problems like that. Like Super Nintendo, the ones that you would pop down from the top, just never have that problem. Butter knives are pretty in. We're not ready for. Yeah, not in that big a rush to sell. What was the other thing? I'm trying to think of all the things that used to. So my older brother is actually used to be bigger into gaming than I was when we were younger. He would always ask for, accessories for gaming, and then I would just kind of mooch off of his stuff. Like he had like the Advantage controller, and I was always kind of just classic Nintendo. I'll just mash incoherently, when you get knocked down by Mike Tyson the 17th time. That's another game that I really want to beat, but I've never beaten his Punch-Out! One day, someday. It's good to have goals. Panic Restaurant. Well, I have not heard of that one. Now Home Alone I know. Panic Restaurant I've never heard. I really want them. So I have the Nintendo Online for the Switch, which I kind of see. I mean, it's got most of the major popular titles from back then, but there's so many other good games that I think they're really missing out on, bringing to the forefront of the old. So is it kind of like Burger Time? Is it that kind of like a... Well, you said it's a side scroller, so no, it can't be like Burger Time. I always thought Burger Time was kind of like a Donkey Kong-esque. God, there's so many trees on this farm. You know what I'd love to see even get remastered is Monster Party or Little Nemo the remaster. That would be amazing to see either one of those get remade. I love the really obscure Nintendo games. I've always kind of loved the ones that don't get played very often. Like there's gosh, what was most one that I really liked when I was a kid was Low G Man. Very little known NES game. I could talk about NES all day because that's what I grew up with. As many great games as there are on all, every other system. There's so many rare games that just I don't think were played very much or weren't very well known or. Oh, I see. Well, that's why I was like panic. Even Peanut Restaurant. I don't think I'd ever heard of it. Actually, you know what? Since well, here we can boop. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up. Panic Restaurant. I have never seen this game. That's funny. You know what it reminds me of? I mean, just on first glance, it reminds me of like Yonoid or Tiny Toon Adventures for the NES. Or even like Adventure Island. Taito. I'm getting a repro of it. Because the original game is so expensive. Is it like super rare? Toe Jam and Earl, both Toe Jam and Earl games are amazing. I'm right there with you on that one. Oh no, I know Toe Jam and Earl. That was like prime Sega Genesis. What's that? Or like Earthworm Jim. What's another really good? You know what's a really good RPG that it really went under the radar and it is still not talked about half as much as it should be is Shining Force. The Shining Force series is, as far as a tactical RPG is concerned, is an amazing series that does not get talked enough about. I have I do most of my streaming on the PlayStation. I have a PlayStation 5. I have this Sega Genesis collection, and it has some of the Shining Force games on it. I highly, if you like, if you've ever played like Final Fantasy Tactics, it's very much like that. And I don't know, it's just, yeah, I think that would be the best way I would describe it. It's very much like Final Fantasy Tactics. The job system isn't quite as expansive as Final Fantasy Tactics, but it is, it's well enough that you can tell that somebody put a lot of time and thought into the tactics of having different classes, and that what they put in there was enough to get through the game. But yeah, absolutely amazing game. by leaps and bounds. What do I want to do? Do I want to start planting now? Or I could go down into the mines. In the mines. Time's at 8. I should go get... Maybe I'll go get my sword and... Let's go get some bronze. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I have a friend of mine who used to be big on game development and has worked on a few notable games in the last probably decade. And he says he would continuously tell me how often he would see other people playing his games and they would notice a certain graphic shift or a certain, like a flourish of graphics that he had drawn and designed and put into the game. And he's like, you know, I spend a lot of time thinking about things that people would really love to see in their games, and I try to give them a little bit of what they want while still keeping, you know, true to what the game needs. And he's like, I wish I was that creative that I could think of stuff like that. I try to do my best when I'm DMing as a D&D DM, but it's tough. It's tough to continuously, you know, you have to draw inspiration from everything around you, and sometimes it can be harder to kind of grasp when you're working with such a diverse group of people, or like I know a lot of people who are really into sandbox. Right, you know, being huge into pop culture, like as a DM, being huge into pop culture, I draw from like a million movies that I've seen, exaggerating, but you know, all the games that I played, comic books I read as a kid, you know, music, art. There's so much stuff to draw from, but it's usually the improv stuff that gets me, like as far as like, oh, you caught me, so now I have to think of something off the hip. That's usually when I'm like, no, roll for initiative, we're doing this. You know, just, that's always the last resort, but I've only had to kill a player one time. And I was not pleased with myself afterwards. Yeah, actually, in fact, I get to use that creative muscle tomorrow, because tomorrow is our next D&D session, tomorrow afternoon. So I'm really looking forward to doing it. My oldest, I allowed her to play Baldur's Gate 3, and she became super excited about Dungeons and Dragons, which I hadn't played since I was a kid. And she somehow got me to commit to creating an entire homebrew campaign, which I relish the opportunity to be able to stretch my creative writing. So I am, yeah, having a lot of fun with it. Oh, wow, first one, huh? Cool. Yeah, thanks. I'm just gonna stay out here and try and get some bronze. Okay, going to the next floor. I will tell you, I really enjoy it. So I'm honestly the best thing I can tell you about writing for D&D. This is the second time I've done kind of a homebrew thing. The last time I did it, I was playing old school D&D, which it's changed a lot in like the last, I'd say, 2-3 years. Actually, 2-3 years is a lot longer than that. It's changed, but the first time I did it, it was in the 90s, and it was like edition 2 versus it's now in the 5th edition. So the whole point of D&D is to just tell a really great collective story with friends, right? So you don't want to spell out all of it because you want them to come up with a lot of it on their own. But you do want to make sure that there's enough direction that people aren't wondering, oh, what's next? If that makes sense. So for me, what I've been doing, and if you want, I can even share with you at least the first adventure. I'm still working on the second adventure, and they're still trying to finish the first adventure. But I can show you kind of what I've written. Oh, okay, wasn't supposed to eat that. Yes, eat the cave carrot. Yay. I could post my first adventure to Discord, and you can kind of see what I did. It's really just kind of a mapping of an overview rather than writing the actual story. It's saying, you know, here's what the adventure is, here's what the adventurers need to do to be successful, here are the locations they need to go to, and, you know, eventually they'll make it to those areas too, so... Carrot? No, no carrot. Really need a carrot. I'll take geodes. So the adventure I'm writing right now, they're finishing up their first ones, which was just kind of a some of the character PCs that some of the people that are playing have never played D&D before, so I wanted to give them an adventure that was going to be tame in a sense. I didn't want to kill them on their... I don't think anybody's dropped unconscious from battle yet, but I definitely want them to be comfortable in their roles that they've picked for themselves. You know, some mild encounters with enemies. I try to hit all three pillars of a good D&D adventure, which are exploration, role-playing, and yeah, we'll sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, and sell that. Exploration, role-playing, and treasure. Getting treasure. All very, very, very important. Do we have furnace yet? We don't have a furnace yet. One to 3 damage versus 2 to 5. Crit chance. So as long as you can have a good balance of those two things, or three things, it's you know, cut or dry, but most of the time you'll have general success if you're planning on writing that kind of stuff. A lot of people will tell you if you plan to do a homebrew adventure, you know, the negative about it is you just write a story. People, you know, players don't like being railroaded through a story. Nice. Let's build that furnace. Get us some ingots. But I would just, you know, peer review. Peer review is huge. If you know people who are really, really into DMing, are really into the really into D&D, then and I would even go as far as to say, get input from, you know, if you're going to create this, to run it, or have somebody else run it, I've always believed in a good session zero. Session zero is just basically asking the players what they want to get out of the game, how they want, what is more interesting to them, and really trying to not necessarily squeeze them for information, but really making sure that they are in a place where they're gonna be comfortable and feel like their game needs are being met. On the other side of that too, as a DM, you're also playing, so you're, you know, you want to have fun too. So it's give and take a little bit, but you know, once you find that balance, it's amazing to write. And I've love writing, and I also love because I make my own maps. All my maps are I have an app that I use on my computer called Incarnate, where I draw my own maps and I print them off at Staples, and they're on the table for game day. So I guess you could say I'm interested in cartography. And then every piece of loot that I do, I get straight out of any book that you can find. I'm not making any kind of huge adjustments to the game. I'm not making my own spells or anything crazy like that. In actuality, No, you're fine. Don't ever worry about it. I'm also super chatty, so if I am being boring, please tell me. And if you need to go to bed too, please go to bed. In fact, I am probably going to be there myself in about 20 minutes, to be honest, because I've got to get up and go get snacks and drinks for the session tomorrow, first thing in the morning. I'm gonna make my daughter get up with me and drive to the store. It's her friends. No, it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend both writing and playing. I know you said you weren't. Okay, yeah, go to bed, get some sleep. I usually stream if you ever want to talk about it, or if you ever want to talk about the writing process. You're Kakiri Forest as well, correct? I was thinking if you are, I can post my first adventure on the Discord and you could take a look, and if you feel like discussing it ever, I usually stream Friday and Saturday night. Yeah. Awesome. Well, either way, get some sleep. Enjoy the writing process if you do decide to dive into it, and you know, you're not on the stream team. Well, I'll tell you what, if you have Discord, I also have a Discord as well. If you want to send me a friend request, I'll still share it with you. Ooh, what is that? I found this really good template actually for... That's absolutely cool, yep. And then mine is just my same username as on here. Yeah, absolutely be willing to show you what I've done, and you know, I can even send you the template that I use to create, because I work off of a template, which makes it so much easier. Or it can be. There are some, everything has its ups, pros and cons, but it's generally easy to work with. But anyway, get some sleep. Send me a DM, and I will send you an invite. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Don't be a stranger. Okay, cool. All right, well then, looking forward to talking with you. It was nice meeting you. It's good to find people that share similar passions. Awesome. Well, I'm glad. Glad you came. Get some sleep, and we will talk soon. I'm sure of it. You too. Sleep well. Oh, we are gonna find ourselves. We need more. Need more power, Captain. Yes, eat the leek. Yeah, alright. Yes, eat the leek. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we don't want to get rid of coal. Don't need sap. Alright. Hey, alright. We like amethyst. There we are. Perfect. What is that? Oh, I could use that. Nicely done. Okay, I'm going to do one quick check around here. What floor is this? I can get easy ore here, then I'll do it. But otherwise, I think we're just going to head down the stairs. Yeah, we're starting to get tired. Okay. That's a good place to get some ore. Oh, we're dying though. I'm just not gonna risk it. It's just not worth it. We're not gonna make it back. Oh, it's gonna be super close. Yes. Nice. Nice. I like it. Finish out this day, and then I think we're going to go to bed. Collect some stuff then. Let's go collect some stuff on the beach. Oh. Here's a moment. Nice. Hey, cockle. Be 300 pieces of wood, I got that. No problem. I'll bring that by the next time. Anything else over here? Doesn't look like it. partner. But I got a lot of stuff. Okay, go into business. Thank you. Well, hey, buddy. Let's go turn some stuff in then. Yay, cauliflower seeds. Nice. Need 5 bars. Alright, let's head back to the old office. Perfect. Haven't really used a ton of my energy. Let's finish this day out. Go maybe take care of those slimes, and in the same process, get enough ore to let's go. Not a slime, but we'll take it. Alright. Let's find ourselves a way down. Perfect. There's a lot of ore. We hope. Ow. That was all about. Okay. There it is. Can't really get too upset about that. More to go. one more slime. That's all I need. Nice. Alright, folks. Time to empty out my pockets and hit the hay. Oops. Can't hurt, right? Oh yeah? I guess it is that time, huh? Nice. Yeah, we'll look for it. Ugh. Alright. Ooh, you know what I can do? I'll tell you what I can do. I have a ton of wood back at the farm that I haven't even dug up yet. suppose we could go check out the center. Oh my goodness. probably the last one. Perfect. Oh. Not sure how I missed all that. Nice little rebound. Oh. Walking around inside my own community center, why don't you pay me a visitor? Oh, the Forest Lake Stone Tower. I have information concerning your rat problem. Cool. It's tomorrow, though. Yeah. That's it, huh? Alright, that being said, I think we're going to call it a night here. Thank you for everybody for coming on and hanging out with me. Always appreciate a good chat. I hope it was Shikikins, I hope you do find the passion to do some creative writing. Hope to talk to you more about it. If you come on back, we'll absolutely exchange ideas and hopefully come up with something cool. That being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Well, actually, it's morning now, but I was going to say, enjoy your... Oh my goodness. Enjoy your mornings, and we will see you tomorrow night. More fun coming up. I've got, I think we're starting Assassin's Creed 2. I think it's Revelations, and then it's Brotherhood of Revelations, or Revelations of Brotherhood. Either way, we're starting the next one after Assassin's Creed 2. So stay tuned, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Take care.